Oh, God.
Yikes. Black Hawk down.
Yahtzee. I don't know if we're going to keep that in.
No, I think we are. We're absolutely keeping that shot. Oh, no, we're keeping that shot in.
I don't think I'm keeping
Dude,
that
it's the
one
only
in.
thing that makes me get through the day. The helmet.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to WSBG. My name is Jake, and in today's video, we're going to be going through my bag, kind of a what's in the bag style video. We'll also do a bag mapping. Alan and I are going to play golf this week, and really want to make sure that I have my yardages dialed in. I've been making some swing changes and hitting the ball sometimes further, sometimes a little less, depending on the speed of the swing. In order to make changes, I've found that I have to slow myself down, really groove those swing changes in, and then I can bring the speed up. But for now, we're gonna hop into what's in my bag, and then we'll do that bag mapping after that. Okay, guys, this is my bag. I'm always repping my home course. If you know, you know. But if Alan wants to come up here, we'll go ahead and start with the driver. Again, repping the home course. I'm currently gaming a Sim 2, and my shaft is a Tour AD IZ. This is actually a 6X. So when I ordered this, got fit for it, I did a 7S. I went ahead and ordered a 6X just to kind of experiment with it. Right now, the driver is a really weak point in my game. So we're kind of in la la land, no man's land right now. But that's the driver that I'm rocking right at this moment. Secondly, this is Old Faithful. Check out the Sheep Ranch head cover when I went to Bandon in March. It's got actually like sheep, kind of like a texture on it, and then you get the Sheep Ranch logo on the top, but it kind of dances all around. Normally not a huge head cover guy when I go travel, but this one was too good to pass up. This is a Ping G25 3-wood, 15 degree Tour S Flex shaft in this thing. It is a bullet. It was so great for Bandon, literally a Bandon ball. But yeah, so far I love that. I've had that thing forever. So until it gets kicked out of the bag, I'm gonna be like Henrik Stenson and have the same 3-wood until it caves in. This is a new addition. So 2-iron, P790 TaylorMade, regular hazardous 60 or 90 gram shaft, 6 flex, so just a basic stiff. This thing is my off the tee, probably 200, 210, dead straight every time. Off the deck, I'm still not super confident with it, but we're getting there. That's been kind of Old Faithful. My irons, absolutely love my irons. So I'm rocking Mizuno Pro. I have the 223 in 4 through 7. This is my 7 right here. You can see I got some dirt still on the back from being outside. Absolutely love these things. So I have the 223s, which is more of the cavity back. I wouldn't exactly call it a game improvement iron, but it's just a little bit more forgiving. In the longer irons, all the way up to 7-iron. In these, I have the Modus 3 120X flexes, which have been great. And then in the 8-9 and pitching wedge, I have the 221. So I do have the blades. I believe it's a little bit to my detriment right now. I think that I'm hitting the long irons a little bit more consistently. But when I'm playing, when I'm on my game, when my swing's actually working and it's not broken like it currently is, these have been just a godsend, being able to work the ball left to right, change flights, either hit it up in the air or flight it below the wind. The blades offer that flexibility, and they haven't been kicked out yet. There's a chance we could, if it doesn't improve, kick those out. But same shafts in those guys as the long irons, obviously. And then for wedges, I have a 50, a 54, and a 60. They are the Callaway Jaws Raw. These ones are awesome. You can kind of see the patina on there of where where I'm not hitting the ball or where I'm not cleaning it necessarily. You get that rusted patina, and then down here it kind of stays with more of a nickel finish. Modus 3 125 wedges. On all of the clubs, I'm doing the Golf Pride. What are these? The True, I think they're the New Decade, maybe? New Decade compound. They got the cord on there. Which is great. And then I do mid-size for my grips. I'm a bigger guy, so I have bigger hands. Absolutely love those. But for now, we're actually going to go in and start hitting these. I'm going to get an updated bag mapping. I haven't done this in a while. I have an idea of where I hit my clubs and the distances. I play quite a bit more golf than Alan does out in the real life, so I have a little bit better idea than maybe he did. But for now, we're going to see how accurate I am with how far these will go, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so we're in the Foresight software. There's a really cool feature called Know Your Numbers. I'm gonna test 15 clubs today. It recommends 8. I've been making a lot of swings recently, so I think I'm in good enough shape to do this, but your mileage may vary. I guess maybe by the time I get to the woods, I'll have an excuse, which is nice. But yeah, we'll do driver 3-wood, 5-wood, 2 through 9 iron, pitching wedge, gap, sand wedge, lob wedge. I make full shots with all of my clubs, so we'll be able to get a really good idea of where I stand. But we're gonna go shortest to longest, so we'll start with the lob wedge, which again is a 60-degree jaws raw. So I should hit this right around 75, 80 yards with good contact. So Alan, if you wanna...
Which is not fair, by the way. Not fair at all, guys.
Yeah, not fair, I guess. Well, yeah.
All right, let's get started.
Cool. All right, lob wedge.
That was a great stroke.
Yeah. A little short. There we go.
There you go.
Much better. About 75.
Yeah, that was great.
Yep, all pretty consistent.
Yep.
Go ahead and click select shots now because we've hit three that are pretty good. Yep. And then yeah, 68, 73, 71. I think I'm swinging a little harder out in real life. I'm still not necessarily used to swinging in this environment. As I've said too, I think I'm in the middle of some swing changes. So I think in reality I'll get a couple more yards out of that in real life, but not necessarily the goal with the 60 to hit it as far as you can. You're just trying to flight it in there and hit consistent shots. So go ahead and click the next one and we'll go to the 54. This one should be closer to 95-ish.
Nice shot.
85. That was chunky. Gonna get away with it, but that one was chunky.
Yeah, it's because it's a wedge, so.
I can see the spin stats on there. It's not showing you on the screen, but that one only had about 8,500 RPM of spin. Yeah, pretty consistent.
Yeah, it was very good.
All about the same. I like the consistency. And like I said, I think I hit a tad bit further outdoors than indoors, but we'll find out.
All in the low 80s.
Yeah.
Good. It's good representation.
Pretty straightforward. All right, gap wedge, 50 degree for me. I try not to take a ton of full wedge shots in here. You can create a little bit of friction because there's so much spin on the ball. It'll cause burn marks on your screen. So I try not to do full shots in here with these all the time. I do most of my full wedge work out at the range off grass.
That was good.
Yep. About right.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Again, I just love how close the groupings are with these wedges. Ben, who fit me, really knows what he's doing. I should say too, I'm tall, so I play 3/4 inch extended irons. I also have everything bent 3 degrees upright, I think.
That's a good strike. Mm-hmm.
Yep. And
a little fat.
Yeah, I spoke too soon.
Yeah.
We'll hit one more.
Yeah, hit another one.
Yeah, that one wasn't super representative.
There you go. Yeah, grouping.
Yep. If only we could make it do that on the course. Yeah, I mean, those ones are more distance-wise. I would say that that's pretty representative. That last one was pretty short. It went straighter, but it was shorter. So we'll just leave the first 3 and move on to 9 iron.
That's good.
Yeah. That one was pulley, so we're going to see a ton more distance out of that.
Yeah.
132.
That was great.
I think that's a fair fair average right there. 120, 132, 116. So, I mean, I would say 125, 130.
Yep.
I think that's pretty fair.
Pretty fair, yeah.
Yep.
When you're only taking 3 shots, that's not a huge sample size. If you took 4 or 5, I bet you'd see more consistency.
Well,
in that.
so the whole point in this, right, is to make sure that your clubs are going in consistent gaps.
Correct.
So you're trying to identify whether you need to maybe bend a 50 into a 48 or bend a 54 into a 52. I'm not necessarily concerned about the distance that I'm hitting these. I want to make sure that there's even 10 to 15 yard gaps between all of my clubs from driver to 60-degree wedge. Should be like 135, almost 140. Very consistent.
Mm-hmm. That's perfect.
Yeah, so I've been working on my path, and I can see the path stats on here, and that path is 0.31. And where we started about a month ago, I was coming out to in 4 or 5 on average. So now we've neutralized it, and I think all those gaps so far are lining up to that 10 or 15 degree difference.
Yep.
Wasn't a great strike. That was thin.
Got more of it though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it was thin though. There we go. That's more like it. A little bit thinner. Yep.
I mean, if you look at your lines though, your groupings are really good. I mean, those are all right down the pike. Look at that.
Yeah. I mean, they're starting on the same line. That one, the last one was a little pull.
Yeah, I mean, you can't ask for much more than that.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. I mean, miss hit and then 2 pretty solid ones.
Yeah, I think the high 4s.
Yeah.
145 to 150.
Yeah, with the speed that I'm swinging right now, trying to still groove in those swing changes, that's pretty right. Once I start amping speed back up, this should be probably closer to 160, and everything will slide in that direction. But that was a really good strike.
Yep.
Another really good
right
strike.
Down the pike, yep.
Yep.
That was great.
That one jumped off there. I think that was more the speed that I'm used to swinging. And that was a miss hit.
I'd take that miss hit all day. I would.
Yeah, but we'll leave that one in there. I think that's pretty representative of what a miss hit would look like. So there's 3 with the 6, 163, 168, 151.
I think low to mid 6s for sure. 165.
Yep.
Right down Main Street.
Yep.
Oh.
Pretty consistent.
Yep. Got all that one. What I wouldn't do to hit my 5-iron like that. You're going to teach me how though, right?
Yeah, I've seen you hit your 5-iron. When you're hitting it well, you do hit it good. Yeah, 174, 174. Those first 2 were as good as it gets.
Yep.
The last one was a little bit heely. I don't think I closed the club face very well. The longer the club, the less confident I am right now.
Yeah.
They used to be flipped.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah, I just haven't practiced as much with the longer clubs over the last couple months, but we'll see what the 4-iron does. It was a good strike. It just wasn't, club face wasn't closed. And that was overcorrection.
Yeah.
But
Lots of distance though.
Distance is good. We'll see.
Yeah, it's almost 200. It is 200.
Yeah, we'll see what. See if we can throw one up the middle now. No.
Yeah, take another one.
Yeah, that wasn't a good swing. See, and again, I can see 3.3 out to in. So just got away from my trying to come from the inside. There we go.
Yep. There you go. That was the right one.
Much better.
Yes, indeed.
Took a little off that one to get it out there. But 176, 182, 173. I think 182 is more representative of this.
I think 180 is the number.
Yeah, 180, 182.
Yep.
I think that's probably a little bit more comfortable. But now we're starting to get, I don't know why it has 3 iron, but so here's what we'll do. I actually have a 2 hybrid that I want to test alongside this 2 iron. Since the 3 iron was selected and I don't game a 3 iron, we'll just call the 2 iron the 3 iron, and then we'll roll with the 2 iron into a 2 hybrid and see what that does. But yeah, this is the new 2 iron. And I think that's why. It's just not, it's straight.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
if I needed 174 from an iron, I'd hit, 5 iron or maybe 4 iron. That was better.
sounded good.
Yeah, that one was a little better. 192 carry. Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah, fat but straight. And again, I know this club. I know where the goal, I know the courses and the tee shots that I want to use it on. This would never really be an out of the fairway shot, but that's kind of why knowing your numbers, knowing what club does what, situational awareness with what course you're playing, kind of pre-playing the shots in your head. I know that there's courses locally where I need the 2 hybrid, but at my home course, the 2 iron off of a couple tees is it's superior for me. Yeah, there's a reason why I never hit this club. We're kind of sharing a 5-wood right now. So he hit this is actually my original hybrid 5-wood that I bought. And I gave it to him one round just to have him hit one, and he was absolutely clinking it. So he kind of took this one over. He had a Sim 2 hybrid as well. This one's a glued hosel. His was adjustable. So I bought a shaft. It's a little too long right now, so I need to take it in to get it cut down to 5-wood length, and then I think it's going to be perfect. But for right now, if I need a 5-wood, I'm actually taking mine/his back, I guess.
Yeah.
However it works. But
Ours.
yeah, this thing is awesome.
It.
Yeah, it's got a Ventus Blue 6S in it. A little Healy.
Yeah.
Not a great strike, but
It's okay.
And again, this is where testing 14 clubs or 15 clubs or whatever the hell we're doing. That's where stamina.
That was good. Yeah. Got a nice little fade going there.
Yeah, it's not how I can hit this club though. And this is part of
Going straight, my friend.
Yeah, but we're talking about indoor golf, right? Like, I'm still not comfortable going up, even though there's no way I'm hitting anything. I think it's called indoor golf syndrome, where with the longer clubs, specifically the woods and your driver, you just get a little bit more flat. So I'm just gonna have to get through it. The distances with the longer woods are not representative because I'm not putting a good swing on. That was a little better.
Sounded great. Yeah, you got all that.
A little bit better. But again, at my home course, I'm hitting this 5-wood, to greens that are 230 out, and I'm carrying it onto that. So that's kind of where we're typically at. Yeah. Not as good. .204, 191. Not super representative of this one, but we'll go to the next one and see where we're at. Oh, God.
Yikes. Black Hawk down.
Yahtzee. I don't know if we're going to keep that in.
No, I think we are. We're absolutely keeping that shot. Oh, no, we're keeping that shot in.
I don't think I'm keeping
Dude,
that
it's the
one
only
in.
thing that makes me get through the day.
Should I go get a helmet?
I'm the one who should have the helmet.
There we go. Yeah, it just comes down to comfortability, swinging these long clubs in here, and I'm just not there yet. I need to force myself to hit a bunch of them so I actually get comfortable.
Yeah.
That was better.
That's good.
cutty, maybe short. Yeah, these less important for me are these 3-wood, 5-wood driver. I know how far those go in real life, but we'll put myself through this exercise of humiliation.
There you go. That was good.
I don't know that it was good, but it's as good as it's going to get.
Yeah, look at that. I mean,
Driver.
Low 190 carries off the deck. That's good.
Yeah, not for me.
That sucker's rolling out another 15 yards minimum.
Yeah, that 3-wood's the band in 3-wood.
Yep.
We're fighting the indoor golf syndrome with the driver. I still haven't gotten there yet, but I'm hoping that we'll get there.
That'll work.
See, so a lot of people argue about the accuracy of these units, and they are very accurate, I promise you. And the difference is your swing indoors versus your swing outdoors.
Yeah.
So I took this to the club a couple weeks ago, put it down on a couple tees, and typically with driver I'm 250-ish carry, and that one only carried 208. Granted, it wasn't a great strike, but it's not the launch monitor not being accurate, it's my ability to swing freely and as fast as I want.
Yeah, it's in between your ears, man.
Yep. See, I'm just trying to go after it in here. It's just scary. All right, see if we can keep one on the planet. That was not on the planet.
I mean, it's in the same solar system.
We're gonna keep going until I hit a good one.
Okay.
This could be a 45-minute long video.
There you go. That was a good one. It was straight. That's how I judge. Good.
Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. Okay, so the crowd has unanimously suggested one more to put me out of my misery.
Indeed. There you go.
Better.
Better. Yeah, 210, 215 carry.
So yeah, 206, 209, 209. Not great. Not great with the driver in here, but it'll be interesting to see this report. Pretty consistent gapping there. So 11 lob wedge, sand wedge, 16 between sand wedge and gap wedge. I think that's a lot about strike, personally. I think that sand wedge goes more like 85, and in here, for whatever reason, it wasn't. I also think that lob wedge goes a little bit further, but hey, 98 to 110, that's 11. 110 to 122, that's 11. 14 between 9 and 8. I think the 9 actually goes a little further. Just strike today, for whatever reason, wasn't great. 8 to 7. I was hitting my 8-iron fantastic today, but that 7-iron, for whatever reason, I think I kind of hit a little rut. I was tired. You know, so those two gaps would tighten up pretty typically. And then we go, 6-iron to 7, there's another 10. Overall, I'm very happy with my gapping from, lob wedge all the way up to 4-iron. When it starts to get a little sketchier is up near that, 180 to 200 number. That 2-iron will get there, and that 182, that's carry, obviously.
Yeah.
With that carry number, it'll roll out to that 200. And then that 3-wood, 5-wood driver, I don't think it's very representative of what I'm doing.
Probably not.
Out on the course.
Yeah.
But overall, super excited to see those gaps. Very comfortable with them. I think it represents kind of a 10 to 12 yard gap between each of the scoring clubs, which I'm happy with. And with that, it's going to be a wrap on today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not subscribed to us, go ahead and click that subscribe button. It helps us so much achieving our goals. We're almost to 100 subscribers as of right now. We might even be over 100 by the time you're watching this video. So if you are subscribed, thank you. If not, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below what you think I should work on in my swing. I'm sure everybody has an opinion. And as always, make sure when you're on the course or on the simulator, you keep it straight.
Wait, what a perfect day. How did it manifest?